This is a tale that you humans have passed down through uncounted generations. It tells of a war of unmatched scale and ferocity, the likes of which would never be seen again. One dark, fateful day, the earth cracked wide, and malevolent forces rushed forth from the fissure. They mounted a brutal assault upon the surface people, driving the land into deep despair. They burnt forests to ash, choked the land's sweet springs, and murdered without hesitation. They did all this in their lust to take the ultimate power protected by her grace, the goddess. The power she guarded was without equal. Handed down by gods of old, this power gave its holder the means to make any desire a reality. Such was the might of the ultimate power that the Old Ones placed it in the care of the goddess. To prevent this great power from falling into the hands of the evil swarming the lands, the goddess gathered the surviving humans on an outcropping of Earth. She sent it skyward, beyond the reach of the demonic hordes, beyond even the clouds. With the humans safe, the goddess joined forces with the land dwellers and fought the evil forces, sealing them away. At last, peace was restored to the surface. This is a tale that you humans have told for many ages, generation to generation. But there are other legends, long hidden away from memory, that are intertwined with this tale. Now, a new legend, bound to this great story, stands ready to be revealed. A legend that will be forged by your own hand. Hey everybody, my name is Turtle Zoom, and welcome to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword. High definition. This is a project that has been long overdue. I teased this at the end of my, at the end of my Let's Play of Mario Galaxy, sorry. I teased this at the end of my Let's Play for Mario Galaxy, but then I kind of went off-grid. I did streaming for a while. That didn't really work out in the end, though. I will still stream every now and then. But it is finally time for me to get back to what I know and love. And what better way to do that than with The Legend of Zelda? I love Zelda games. I grew up with Zelda starting way back when I was 9 years old, I think, when I had a Nintendo DS Lite. And my cousins would come over, and they also had DSs, and they would play Phantom Hourglass with me. There was actually a multiplayer mode you can do in that game, and of course, I won every single time, naturally. But eventually I got the game for myself, I played through the story, and I loved it. I was absolutely in love. And ever since then, I have played many other installments in the franchise, including this one. And I wanted to start with this one today because this is the first in what is known as the Zelda timeline. Of the Zelda games I will be playing for this channel, I want to do them in timeline order. I won't be playing them all, but I will be playing the ones I know and love. But without further ado, let's get into this. Let's begin. Hero mode, this is basically your New Game Plus. We won't be doing it. And of course, this is one of those games where you can still name your character. We're going to stick with Link, just for, you know, tradition. Rise, Link. The time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken, Link. Oh, man, I just had the craziest dream. You know, I dreamt there was some kind of giant bird or so. Oh. Hi. Thank you. Hey, sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Link. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts, remember? You better not keep me waiting. Zelda. I guarantee you Zelda also commanded that bird to spit that thing at my face. Welcome, everybody, to Link's room. And my god, that outfit. When I first played the Wii version of this game as a kid, I could not believe the getup that Link was wearing. But, you know, these belly warmers are actually a thing, you know. I didn't know that for a long time. But first things first, here in our room, if we check this cupboard, we can actually find a free blue rupee for some easy money. You can actually come back at later points, and this blue rupee will still be there. So it's kind of a, I guess, technically an infinite money glitch if you have a lot of patience, like loading and unloading areas. All right. Intensive gameplay, I see. So, what do you say we head on out? We've got a Zelda to meet. So, just your basic controls to start things off. You can move with the left stick, turn the camera with the right stick, of course. You can snap the camera behind you with the left trigger. And let's see, the B button. The B button is how you sprint. On indoor areas, it's more of a light jog. And A is how you interact with things like doors and, of course, people. Let's talk to this guy. Morning, Link. So, today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing at the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Of course, that crimson loft wing of yours is something special. I'd feel pretty confident riding him, too. My bird won the last ceremony, but even I don't think he could beat that red terror of yours. Of course, a bird's true speed in a race always comes down to the skill of the rider. I'm something of a bird researcher around here. So, you know, if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see old Pippet. Ah, Pippet. Very good. Who are you, good sir? I love your outfit, much better than mine. Hey, Link, the day of the wing ceremony is finally upon us. It's time to put what you've learned to use. All those practical skills I taught you, and all the academic prowess Instructor Horwell taught you. While we're at it, do you remember how to look around using the upward button? Ah, yes, I do this too in verbal conversations, is telling people to press buttons. What he's talking about, by the way, is hit the upward button on your left Joy-Con, and you can actually switch to first person. Which can be pretty useful. It lets you get a closer look at the amount of polygons in this chalk. Let's see. You know, actually, I wonder, can I... Hey! Also, words! Sorry, forgot how to talk there for a second. I vaguely remembered sitting down doing something, and now I'm like, yes. Link, you'd like a lesson from me, even at a time like this? Ah, yes, please. I am a nerd. Well, such enthusiasm. Allow me to tell you about the history of Skyloft. Oh god, someone get me out of here. I didn't think... Skyloft is an island that has floated here for ages, thousands of years. Our ancestors have always lived on this island, as well as the surrounding islands in the sky. Oh, so it's not just one. There is an impenetrable barrier of clouds below Skyloft. Nobody who has fallen down through the clouds has ever been seen again. They say there is a vast expanse of pure nothingness beneath the clouds. Sounds like fake news. But that's a good place to leave it today. You better go prepare for the wing ceremony. Oh, thank God. Thought he was gonna keep rambling on. Alright, let's head on over, see what else we can find. Groose. Sounds like a lovely fellow. Who's this guy over here? Yo! Alright, first cut a hole in the barrel, and then... Bro, you don't want to do this in, like, your own room? Good morning, Link. Today's the big wing ceremony, right? I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut. So I'm stuck back here at the academy. Plus, I've got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping to at least be able to cheer you on, Link, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and wow them, buddy. Your cheeks. Are you a freaking Pikachu in disguise? My God! No, no. No. Your barrel privileges are revoked. Barrel privileges! Fuck! Link, you're here to help me? You've always been so kind. I'm happy to take you up on the offer. I need you to carry one of these barrels over to the old lady who works in the kitchen. Press A to pick up a barrel, and then press A again to put it down at your feet. When you hold something up above your head, you can throw it. You can also roll little things like pots. But we'll get in huge trouble if any of these barrels break, so don't even think about throwing or rolling them. If you forget any of this, just press... I almost said left. My God, what is wrong with me today? Press the right button on your left Joy-Con. Is it a D-pad? Should I just call it a D-pad? I don't know, I guess it's kind of like a D-pad. We'll call it the D-pad. That'll bring up an explanation of actions available to you at that moment in time. So, yeah. It's basically your quick tutorial menu. Now, lifting heavy things like barrels obviously slows you down and slowly drains your stamina meter. If that runs out, you'll drop it, and I think... Wait, do you lose health for that? I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of like morbidly curious to see what happens if we just run out of stamina with one of these things. Let's find out. Oh. Oh, okay, you just drop it.
What's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that. Ah, it's probably for the best. That skinny boy would probably have gotten flattened. Say, don't you have some important ceremony or some such today? Well, thanks for the help.
Sorry it's sideways, don't know how that happened.
Here we go, there we go.
Yeah, it's more like it. I am so helpful. Alright. Oh, thanks. That was a huge help, Link. I know it's not much, but here's half the pay the old lady offered me to do that. Ooh, nice shiny red rupee. Worth 20 rupees. Had to hang back and watch the Academy today. Good luck with the ceremony, Link. Yeah, I love how in Zelda universes, I should say in the Zelda universe, money is just these giant gems that somehow inexplicably fit in our pockets. Anyways, take it in. Welcome to Skyloft, the floating island of legend. So Skyloft is honestly really, really cool looking, and let me tell you, one of my favorite things about this game is, of course, the music. The music in the intro sequence, absolutely phenomenal. The music that's playing now is just so serene and charming. Hey! Hey, Link! Up here!
Yo?
Good morning to you, Link. Today's finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered there's something I'd like to ask you about. Target me and we can have a quick chat. Target you for, like, what, assassination? Alright. Press ZL to target something. You can target NPCs or enemies to focus on them, as well as your camera. Sorry. Excellent. Always remember you can target someone to talk to them easily. And even when there isn't anything to target, it's a convenient way to quickly face your view forward. Oh, but it's a little silly to carry on a conversation from this distance. Why don't you come join me up here? You should be able to climb up if you dash up to the top of that wooden box, don't you think? Then you can make that jump fairly easily. Try climbing up here. So, now that we're outside, we can see our proper sprinting speed. Very nice. This is actually one of the first Zelda games to introduce a sprinting mechanic. You can sprint at objects like these boxes to quickly climb up them, as well as that little ledge. And you can jump across little gaps like this automatically. It's called the auto jump. Now, for some reason, and I don't know why this was omitted from this HD version, but Instructor Horwell, I think is his name, his dialogue was actually a bit different during that scene. He actually had some kind of like weird reminiscent moment about the nature of the auto jump. I don't know, I just thought it was a nice character moment that for some reason they took away.
Yo?
That bubble over their head, by the way, means they have something important to say. Usually a quest. So, what are you up to? Rushing to get some last-minute bird riding practice in this morning, Link? Oh, you have someone to meet. Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Perfect timing, then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gaipora, has a pet named Mia, and, well, she's scampered off again. Look! Over there, do you see her? No, there's like an entire building between me and that thing. The headmaster is so busy working with Zelda, preparing for the ceremony, I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony is about to start, and I just put on a fresh set of clothes, and, well, you see... Will you help me out and go retrieve Mia for me? Yeah, I'm on it. Oh, fantastic, so you'll do it? I know you're in a hurry, so I really appreciate your taking that time to help. You should be able to climb up somewhere over there if you hang off that ledge there. You can climb onto the roof from the other side. I'm terribly sorry, but I know you're quite the climber. I really do appreciate it.
So you're telling me there's no, like, easier roof access than having to scale the outside of the building?
Anyways, these types of ledges, you'll see them all over the place. You can actually shimmy along them. You can also flick the right Joy-Con to do a little leap. This does eat up a chunk of your stamina. Alright, you can climb up Ivy pretty easily as well. Now all we gotta do is get up there. Aha! Hold A and tilt the stick to move boxes like so. Pretty easy stuff. Yeah, we are quite the climber. Oh, looky you. He's like a cat mixed with a lemur mixed with Dumbo. Oh, you're so precious. It dies. Link! You still don't get it? Link's dopey face. Anyways, attempted murder is apparently off the table. Alright, you get to live. You're lucky, Mia. You get to live for one more day. Nice work. You've brought her back safe and sound. Yeah, totally untraumatized. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're busy, Link. I suppose I should feed Mia now. Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess. I believe Zelda is there with him, so you should hurry along. Oh, yes, I should give you a reward. It's not much, but please take this. Don't tell the others. Another small detail about this interaction, in the original Wii title, not only was his dialogue for the auto jump thing different, but he also didn't give you money for completing this quest. It was just him telling you where to go. So they added a reward for that quest for this HD version, which is, honestly, I find that kind of thing, like, really, really funny.
Oh. Morning, Link. How's life? Did you manage to get even a wink of sleep last night? Figured you must have been tossing and turning all night thinking about the big ceremony today. What am I doing? Oh, just fixing this gate here. It's been squeaky lately, and we can't have that on the day of the ceremony.
Oh, yes, of course. Squeaky gate's the worst.
Hey, you haven't forgotten to send your prayers to the goddess this morning, have you? Just face the bird statue over there and say a short prayer to save your progress. As you know, those bird statues are all over Skyloft. It's about time you get in the habit of stopping at a statue every time you run by. A prayer in time saves 9. If you know what I'm saying.
No, I don't. But yes, these bird statues are our save points. Pretty simple. Let's see, we'll override this one just because that was a run that okay. I will level with you guys here. I have attempted to record this first episode of this Let's Play 5 times, but have always run into some technical problem or I just wasn't satisfied with my performance in the recording and stuff like that. But hopefully 6 times the charm. Anyways, this is a stamina fruit. Stamina fruits are very simple. You run into them, it fully replenishes your stamina gauge. So if, say, we run up these stairs and we hit this here stamina fruit, look at that. We can keep running without any issue. Wait, I can go down there right now? Nah, I shouldn't. Without further ado, let's say hi. Hey,
Good morning, Link. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning.
No, I would never.
But look at this instrument! And look at this outfit! They're mine to use today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous, too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp.
Looks more like a lute, honestly.
Oh! And look at these clothes. I made the wrap myself, and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm gonna make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Link.
So, how do I look? And this game features branching dialogue. Now, little moments like this aren't going to make much of a difference in the grand scheme of things, but they do make some difference down the line. I don't know. Nice costume. Do I want to be a dick just first thing, like, throughout this Let's Play? I'm not sure I want to do that. Ah, you look great.
I think so too. It's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Link.
Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony?
Oh, hello, Father.
Ah, Link, you're here too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony has you too excited to close your eyes for once. That is a face. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda. So give it your best out there.
Yeah, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Link hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's gonna have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today.
No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point. Today's wing ceremony tests the skill of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And, as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Link and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. Ah, but that first meeting between Link and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It is a breed so rare we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Yes, and that boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Link and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight. The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. Ah, but who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Link and his bird. Anyone who is a part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks, sooner or later.
This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. This ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. Link doesn't fly fast enough during the race? What if Link messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight?
Calm down, my dear. You'll be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you've become a completely different person when you worry about Link.
Listen, Link, you better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later.
I don't consent.
Here we are. Come on now, jump off the edge and call your left wing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Oh, really? You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but not fooling me. Off you go!
Murderer! This bird sure is taking a long time to get here.
Something's wrong? Hang in there, Link. I've got you.
Are you two alright?
I don't know.
Your daughter just tried to kill me.
I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you?
This is very odd, Link. What could have possibly happened to your left wing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Link? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start.
Link, when you said you couldn't sense your loft wing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own loft wing, so I'll catch up with you later. You better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird has gone.
How did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Link, you should go explain the situation to him. See if he's willing to delay the race a little so that you can find your bird.
But, Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Link asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it.
Oh, quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well. I'll explain the situation to him myself. Link, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters.
Man, the dialogue in this game is just so well written.
Don't worry, Link. I'll be sure to explain your predicament to Instructor Horwell. Go find him and ask him to meet me in my quarters. While we chat, why don't you go ask some of the older students about your bird? I seem to recall a few of them were gathered near the plaza. Down at the south of Skyloft, that place with the X mark, is the plaza. We'll be holding the wing ceremony there today. Have you read a map before? Damn, okay, that's insulting. You can press minus at any time to see a map of the area. Remember, press minus. Okay, press minus. Ah! I did it. Are you proud of me yet? Anyways. So, we've got a destination. What do you say we head there now? Got a bit more time before I need to end off the episode. Instructor Horwell is actually right here, and that gate down there is open now, so we can head down to the plaza next. What's wrong, Link? You're looking a little pale. What? Your Loftwing is missing. How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now? How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? It looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on whether or not you can find that bird on time. Excuse me. I see. So the headmaster has summoned me. All right, then. I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing. Ah, good. Well, sounds like he's already on board. Well, he did say we should ask some of the older I heard that. Where are you? Where are you? Are you back up there? Wait. I'm not hallucinating. I heard that mew.
Don't men open doors for a lady anymore? How long am I supposed to stand here waiting for a little chivalry? Ugh. Oh, it's you, Link. Say, you look all flustered. Did something happen? What? Can't find your Loftwing? I don't know what to tell you. I've been here at school the whole time.
So you need someone to open that door for you, huh? Shame. Anyways. This is the upper floor of the Knight Academy. This is where you can find Instructor Horwell and Instructor Owlin's office. Owlin, seriously. And of course, Headmaster Guy-Pora. Now, Guy-Pora actually brings up a theme of these Zelda games. For those of you who have played some of the original games, including Ocarina of Time, may recognize the name Guy-Pora. It is, of course, the same name as the giant owl that serves as your guide in that game. So, there's a whole idea of sorry, let me restart that thought. The different Links and Zeldas throughout the different games are descendants and reincarnations. And it's heavily implied that other characters, not just Link, actually reincarnate throughout the series, including Guy-Pora. Pippet, I believe you said something earlier about being a bird expert. You're not still wandering around the academy, are you? What? Your Loftwing won't come when you call for it? Why would a guardian bird not come when it's called? You know, I've never heard of this ever happening before, so I can't tell you what you're doing wrong.
Why you assume it's me doing something wrong?
But a good senior never hangs an underclassman out to dry. We'll figure this out together. You go to the plaza and ask people there if they know anything. In the meantime, I'll ask around here. Okay, so that's two different people telling me we should head to the plaza, so... yeah, let's do that. Got nowhere better to be. I want to head back up and talk to old gate fixer man. Before we do, though. Is it still shut? Yeah, it is. Probably should have talked to you first now that I think about it.
Something wrong? What's the big hurry? What? What?
Your Loftwing is missing.
But I just saw him.
Groos's bird was
Chasing after the feathered fella.
Where's Groos?
Oh, Groos and his little cronies were saying they were headed down to the wing ceremony in the plaza. So my guess is they might be in the plaza now. Normally the fastest way there is just down this path, but this gate here still needs some work before it'll open. Can you go around through the academy? Remember to check the map with Minus. Minus! Okay, thank you. So that's 3 different people telling us to head down to the plaza. I think that shall be our destination then. You know, I know it's way up in the sky, and if you have like a fear of heights or something, that might pose a problem, but my god, it's beautiful up here. I would absolutely want to live in such a place. Uh-oh. I mean, you've got beautiful skies, lush trees, and children giving themselves blunt force trauma. What more could you possibly ask for? Hold up, Link! Hey, Link! Could you help me with something? All you have to do is dash and roll into that tree.
Just like I've been doing. Dash, then when you're in front of the tree, BAM! Do a roll right into it. So come on. Please.
And kids advocating for the use of blunt force trauma.
Whoa! You did it! A sky stag beetle! Went up!
Hey. Yeah, you can have the beetle. I'll take that. I guess I wasn't sure when they said money doesn't grow on trees.
Aw, my sky stag beetle. So close. Ah, well, to catch it, I would need a bug net anyway. I wish I hadn't thrown out the one I bought at Beetle's Air Shop.
But I almost completely forgot. The way you roll is by sprinting and then shaking the left Joy-Con. Which, that does bring me to another topic that we'll address later once we actually get into more of the combat of this game. For now, let's head to the plaza, because a lot of people seem to be implying we should head here. What's going on?
You know, Bruce, that sure was a pain with all that scratching and pecking.
Of course it was. You thought a big crimson You thought a big crimson loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him. And I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He is not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Whoa! Link! Yeah, just how long have you been standing there? What's your problem anyway? Oh, wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, oh, Bruce, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today? Please! You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Bruce doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice, work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. You think this tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Nice hair, bro. You lay off my do right now or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I've got the slickest pompadour in town. You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids, big deal. Doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Is that like a different metaphor considering clouds are like beneath us? Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud.
And just who might you be talking about, Bruce?
Oh, Zelda, hey, it's, Oh. Now you get the finger to the face.
Don't even try it, Bruce. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy, like all of us.
No.
Why do you insist on bullying him around so much?
Yeah, I suppose.
You suppose? Suppose what?
I suppose. Forget it. I wasn't supposing nothing, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback toward knighthood. So find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor.
I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. Link, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we'd better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he'd talk to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony. So don't worry, we'll find your bird in time.
Ooh. That was my first interaction with her this LP without her trying to kill me. Anyways, we're 1 for 2. So with that not so mysterious mystery, I think that's a good place to end it off. But before I go, I just want to say, I love this game's characters. Groose is hilarious. And the dynamic between Groose, Link, and Zelda it's just so great. So, with that, next time on The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword, we're gonna hunt down our Loftwing, and we're gonna race. I will see you guys then.